It's September 4th, 2021. I'm still here. Not not the way it was supposed to go, but I'm here and I'm going to play another virtual reality game. I got a few virtual reality games this summer. I've played them. This is the last one in that bunch that I got. Stocksynd House. I have played virtual reality horror before, though I have not played a virtual reality game. Let me rephrase that. I have not played a horror game specifically designed for virtual reality. I have not played an experience like that yet. Something with motion controller support. I played Rise of Insanity back when I had a DK2, I think it was. Or no, it actually might have been the regular Oculus Rift at that stage, but it was a few years ago. That is the only horror. Oh, there's the title. This is my first horror, and I thought it might be interesting to record it. Maybe if I'm talking, I will be less terrified, and I will be able to coax myself into continuing and succeeding. I don't know. I've played horror games before, but I'm not the biggest connoisseur of horror games. So I think I still have the ability to be scared. I think I have not been desensitized to it from playing every horror game out there. So it should be interesting to play a game like this. The game claims to not be based on jump scares, and it's about creating an atmosphere and a feeling of uneasiness and making you feel like your senses are not telling you the correct things. Stocksynd House features smooth locomotion, very good, though it is very slow. I guess that befits a horror game, but it is very, very slow. Oh, and it slows down when I look down. This is one of those games. Yeah, I wish games wouldn't do that. Can sometimes lead to motion sickness. I'll be fine, thank you. To help with this, a comfort mode called tunneling is enabled. It reduces peripheral vision, making movement more comfortable. You can disable it in the menu room, which I will do. I have never used it, never used that feature, and I also hope it will let me disable snap. The last virtual reality game I played, Shadow Legend, was snap turning as the only artificial rotation method. You could not adjust the angle, so I had to play with that, and it was frustrating, but I did get used to it eventually. So this game also is running in Steam VR. It does not run in Oculus, so I've got FPS VR available to me. I don't know if that shows up. It does show up. I am not using the Oculus Mirror. I'm using the Steam VR VR View. And I believe this is the first time I've ever recorded with it. I'm not saying much because I don't record much anymore these days. But I just want to get on record everything that I'm doing and I'm thinking right now. That's kind of what this is, just to create a record of when I was alive and still able to speak and still had a heartbeat, still was a part of the world of the living. Just want to record something of that time. So these are the tutorials for movement, turning. The crouching is, in addition to the snap turning, another thing I don't like. It says hold down on your right controller touchpad or joystick. So I press down, but no, it's not the button. It's actually move the joystick down backwards. And there's a delay with it too. I think that should show up with the hand model, which is actually pretty nice. It's taking full advantage of the sensitivity of the Oculus Touch. Pick up items with the grip buttons or by squeezing the controller. So, standard interaction. Does it say Physics Mechanics, Brian Davis? Did you notice that you picked up this book? That's right, you did. Typo, there should be an apostrophe in that. Do you know what happens if you drop it? That's also right, and that's also a typo. It will fall to the floor. Doesn't, which they do add an apostrophe for, take a genius to work that out. But this book explains why dropping... I need to adjust my distance between eyes because it's a little bit blurry to read that. But this book explains why dropping things is a real thing and the dangers of what can happen if you don't drop something. West Side Publishing, 1940. Didn't even make a sound. Press the menu button or the B button on your right controller to access the menu. Okay, I'm definitely doing that. Grab this to quit the game. Grab your left wrist. Place batteries on right shoulder. Grab this to reload the current chapter. Oh, is this supposed to be a representation of the menu? I'm pressing that button. It's not working. Thank you. Now that you have the basics, please head on in to Stocksynd house. Press the button to start. All right, let me just make sure the recording is still going as expected. Okay, I'm at 8 minutes. It's a long time to be standing in the Stocksynd house tutorial room, gibbering and jabbering to myself. I just have to hope that it will work outside of the tutorial room. Okay, this looks like the main menu. Okay, let's turn that off. Anti-aliasing is FXAA. Let's try that off. I don't see a difference either way. I do see a difference with the bloom effect. I see no difference with FXAA. Graphics complexity is high. We're getting 90 frames per second. So this is, of course, just a small room, but it is supposed to take place in a house, so I can't interact with the drawers. Also, objects in the game block the hands models. I'm not decided on whether I like games that have the hand models do things other than represent exactly where my real hands are. Though I gotta say that I think the way The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners does it is a good example of how it can be used to great effect. So let's up the resolution scale a little bit. So that actually made... When I increase the resolution scale, that increased the amount of aliasing that I can see on these arrows. Okay, now it's stable again. Yeah, with 1.2 and 1.3 it goes wild. Let's just do 1.1. It doesn't look like there's any option to do continuous turning. Let's take a look around here. Any fun interactions? No. Can't really interact with anything. Workbench. Just hate turning bit by bit by bit. Cyberflux games. Stocksynd House version 1.5.3. Realistic mode. Synd-box mode, which is locked. And new game. Standing? Yes, I'm standing. Seated? Standing. Okay. Nice that there's an option for that. Does the menu thing work here? No. Alright, let's get into the Stocksynd house and see what this game has to offer. I don't know how long the game is. Stocksynd house. This hint is completely unnecessary and I am dreadfully sorry for wasting your time by making you read it. Sure. It's taking a while to load, surprisingly. Thanks. Right, the performance here is bad.
Hey you. If I've got everything about correct, you should be waking up just about now. Otherwise I'm just standing here talking to myself. So anyway, I trust that you're now awake and you're paying attention, because what I'm about to tell you, it's pretty important. Especially for you. Do you know what? I'm just going to let you get on with it yourself.
Like me with my terrible frame rate? What the heck is this?
Alright, don't worry, I'm not that evil. I'll give you a few tips just to get you started. Firstly,
I mean to fix a frame rate.
Find the folder that is in the room with you. That I think you might find very useful. Secondly, find the flashlight. You're gonna need it, it's dark in there. And don't worry, I've littered some batteries around the place just to help you out. And finally, do you like riddles? I like riddles. My problem is I'm not very good at coming up with them, but I like to give it a go. So, let's try this one out. Once you light the way, if you want to stay safe, you better get your fingers dirty. Have a think about it, see how you get on.
Okay. Well, before I do anything, I need a frame rate boost. Also, why am I getting the tunneling effect when I disabled it? So the GPU is absolutely pegged right now. There's apparently no way to bring up the menu. It said press B. Hammering B. Well, this is unfortunate. Look at that. Yikes. Oh. What happened there? All of a sudden the frame rate is sensible. Oh, this looks like the binder that's representation of a menu. Use your right-hand menu button to open inventory menu. Okay, there we go. Grab this to quit the game. Place batteries on right shoulder. Grab your left wrist. Grab this to reload the current chapter, and then I can carry some things. This a battery? Was that my left shoulder? Which shoulder? Right shoulder. This looks like a D. Oh, there should be, for a shoulder inventory system, there should be a buzz in the controller when it's activated. Oh, what? I just dropped. Alright, we'll hold off on that. Oh, speaking of controllers, last time I was playing Shadow Legend, I got some warnings for one of my controllers, so the battery may need to be replaced during this session. I've read this before. It looks like there's something shattered here. What happened to this light? It was on. No, it's not. But at least I'm getting 90 frames per second. That was very strange. Truck engines. More batteries. Durageyser. Combination of Energizer and Duracell. It said right shoulder. What's this? A ghost car. There have been many cases. I don't know why, but for some reason it's so blurry. I don't know if it's the headset not positioning my face correctly. There have been many cases where cars have been possessed by ghosts. It seems it is often when they become bored of knocking things off. It says of shelves. Off shelves and opening cupboards when there is no one in the room. A very famous case was a VW Beetle. It was the I can't tell what that word is. To play Herbie in the famous heroin films, such as Dude, Where's My Herbie? Okay. Old Indians never die. They just have better stories to tell. What's this? Universal Method 2 by Gordon Simmons. If you have something to do, the universal method is for you. No matter what you need to achieve, this method will help you do it. Need to put a cat into a beer bottle? Need create a musical note? Need to learn how to fold a towel into an angry crocodile? We got you covered, no matter what you need to do. That reminds me of a video I saw on BitChute by I think they're married. It's the wife of Styx Hexenhammer 666. She goes by Elizabeth's Philosophy on BitChute and elsewhere. And she said, how to understand everything. That was her video. How to understand everything. And it was a 3-minute and 22-second video where she gives just a general idea of how you can understand everything very well, which is to zoom out to an aerial view of whatever the situation is and consider the components in an evolutionary way. What would be the most effective way for those components to propagate themselves? And if you can do this, you can almost guaranteed understand everything. And it reminds me, I'm reminded of that by the universal method. There's some particles out there. Let's see what this says. Oops. I didn't get to... Okay, so it looks like we want to collect newspaper clippings. Oh, good. It gives it some artificial light here. Car crash seriously injures 2 people. The car accident involving a driver and a child passenger occurred yesterday evening. Not much in the way of deaths have been released. In the way of details have been released. But our source tells us that it looks to have been a female aged around mid-30s and a young boy no older than 10. The crash site was discovered by a passerby who called the ambulance and provided first aid on the scene. The injured were taken to the local hospital and are thought to be in a stable condition. So I didn't even fully read the... Steam store page on this game, so I just looked at the basics. It's a horror game. It's not based on jump scares, it's based on psychological messing with your head stuff, whatever that means. Got flashlight on your right shoulder pouch. Where did it go? Okay, so my height is not quite correct because my hand has not touched the in-game floor. Right shoulder pouch. Like, how? What is that? It's just falling. How does that work? How does the shoulder system work? Oh, that was my left shoulder, my bad. Charge flashlight by placing batteries in your right shoulder pouch. Grab your left arm indicator to switch light on and off. I see it on me? No. So, am I able to carry these with me? Or... I heard that. Horror games always do the swishing sounds. So I don't know, did that fall or did it? Yeah, I don't know. No burning effects. Alright, I think I've checked this room out thoroughly enough. Did you find the code yet? I remember seeing that screenshot on the Steam store page, which is what I was talking about before I got interrupted. The Steam store page said a few things. That I read, but I didn't read. What's that? Is that shuffling or is that... Oh. Was that thunder? So you gotta get your hands dirty. Is there a toilet around here? Trash can? Can't open that stuff up. Let's check out this gnome. You know, I should have looked at the achievements for this game.
No.
Really? It speaks. Oh, this is actually not a gnome, it's one of Snow White's dwarves.
No.
All of a sudden, I don't take this game seriously anymore. Alright, I'm locked in here. I'm gonna have to get my hands dirty. Did you find the code yet? No. Let me see how I can get my hands dirty. model puts a finger in. Can I open this? Nope. You know, there are really not many things to interact with. There are some, but there's a hand. Do not touch the painting. Alright, let me get another battery before I touch the painting. So it does make a sound when I'm in range on the shoulder. So that's good enough. I do like the buzz, though. I'm used to seeing that in games. Oh, what's that? It's a picture of a man. Subject 1, one day. Oh, looks like on the back there's a part of a message. Mugshot collected. Where'd it go? Okay, just check. Can't interact with those. Check for any other hidden secrets. Alright. 387. Three? Oh, shoot. Clear. 3, 8, 7. Alright, let's enter the house. Who's here? Progress saved. Okay. Alright, we got I guess that's a child's version of the Stocksynd house. What do we have here? Whoa! Lucas L., Jake A., Adam G., Abandoned Cities. This book has a lot of pages. It's not very long and nothing much happens. Everyone has already gone from the city. As books go, it's not great, although it does make a good Christmas present for someone that you do not like. It's also fantastic when used as a step to reach that jar of pickles on the top shelf of your cupboard. Alright, so between the goofy reviews on the back of books that don't really sell the book very well, between the typos, and between the Snow White dwarves that make funny sounds when you throw them, I'm not taking this game very seriously.
Testing 1, 2. You hear me okay?
Yes?
I see you got out of the first room. It's good going. Here's another one for you. Why would a child's sun be the wrong color? Tricky one, right? Have a look about. Good luck.
These are a red herring. Alright. There's blood on the floor there. Alright, let me see. I want to go back to the menu at the start of that level because I want to make sure tunneling effect. Oh, you gotta say save settings. Well, there you go. Alright, let's do that. Chapter selection. Starts child's painting. So I think that this game is considered... Oh, I see what's happening. This place is filling with things that I've experienced. That's very cool. I think that this game is considered an escape room puzzle horror game. As I have said before, I think that horror is not a genre. I think it is a style. It is not a genre in itself. Horror is a theme, a thematic way to present a game, and it does not matter what the genre is, the actual genre is, you can apply horror to it. You have horror action games, you have horror adventure games. I think horror adventure games are the main thing people think when they think of horror games. Games that just put you in full atmosphere, very slow going, and it's about exploring an environment, solving puzzles, learning the story. That's the genre of that type of game. The stereotypical horror game is adventure. That's what adventure games are. It's just you're putting the horror on top of the adventure game. I think this is an escape room with the horror theme applied to it. So now that I've got my settings saved, let's see what happens with ambient occlusion. Quite a lot, actually. Thing is, I don't know if I have the performance for that. I'll try it, but I'll turn I'll turn the resolution scale back down. It looks like the game does run well. It's just, for some reason, the start of that first level was absolute garbage. Press menu button to access your menu folder. Yes, I think this game does not really need too many hints. I think it's a very simple game. The load times are a bit excessive, though, especially since it's like just a couple of rooms in a house. Maybe it loads the entire house at once, so you have a seamless experience. I don't know. I do not know. All right, let's hear this again.
Testing, 1, 2. You hear me okay? Right. I see you got out of the first room. It's good going. Here's another one for you. Why would a child's sun be the wrong color? Tricky one, right? Have a look about. Good luck.
Subject to 4 days. Right, why would a child's thumb be the wrong color? I see an eyeball scratched in there. Looks like I cannot bring batteries with me in my inventory. Can't shove them into my pocket. Vartex Pro herring, premium recycled latex paint. So it said these are a red herring. And there's herring, and this one is red. Kind of tough to rotate it, get a good look at it. Also, why are these weird gloves? What kind of gloves are these? Are these motorcycle racer gloves? Crash kills 7-year-old boy. Oh no. Let's get some light. I do like that the lighting is real. Oops. So does every room have a mugshot and a note? Newspaper clipping? They haven't been that well hidden, but I will try to make sure I look at each room to find them. Crash kills 7-year-old boy. A boy age 7 has died in hospital. In hospital. Yes, this is a British game. In hospital. Following a car accident that took place on Thursday evening. The driver, the boy's mother, has been released from hospital with minor injuries, but is said to be devastated. Yeah, I bet. The accident looks to have been caused by the driver not paying attention and leaving the road before colliding with a tree. Her mobile phone records are being checked for activity. She's returned home to be with her husband during this very difficult time. So she crashed a car. I'm guessing that family is these people. So we've got this, which I don't want to touch just yet. We've got something missing there. Got the wallpaper peeling, but I think that's just an effect. Nothing seems to be going on with this shelf, this for hanging coats. Can I open these? No. Is there anything on the ceiling? Is there anything to the side of this? Can I move it? All right. That actually fits, so. Oh. I don't know if that actually does anything. All right, well, let's try this then on. Oh. What was that whirring? Oh. Okay. The whirring was not directional. It was just filling my head. That should have been directional audio. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I can't, like, grab that. I have to just, like... Oh, this thing slid. I think. Maybe not. Oh. Yeah, I can't, like, can't grab on it. It just has... I just have to push it along with my hand. So these are a red herring. I'll leave those there for now. Why would a kid's thumb be the wrong color? What color is his thumb? Can I get that hint again? Okay, so the light comes from the bottom. And it's blue when it's facing the center ball. Okay. Not. Okay, so this... So this one cycles from red, blue, yellow. Oops. Dang it. Red, blue, yellow. This one is blue, yellow, red. Oh, wait, is that changing it? Yeah, it is. Wait, no, it isn't. Yeah, once it goes straight up, it turns yellow again. purple. Okay. Let's see what we're doing here. These are a red herring. So what color do I want? Why would a child's thumb be the wrong color? I don't know what color. It's orange. Pure red. Interesting that doesn't change once the lantern changes. Oh. Yes, that is indeed locked. I have not tried blue. Kind of looks reddish. Alright. Kind of want to hear the hint again. Or is there something else here that I'm missing? Shows the eyeball. So it's like, hey, look at this. When I look at it, would his thumb be the wrong color? It's thumb, right? I'm not seeing any other text. Oh, green. Oh. Unlock. Alright, we got 2 rooms here. It's... Uh-oh. Someone else has been here. Cooper Tuff, The Red Sky. There is an old saying that passed down through farming families. Or there's an old saying that is passed down through farming families. Red sky at night, shite. Red sky in the morning, shite. The red sky follows the tale of when it was used in the wrong context and caused a world war. Yeah, the sound effects could have been done better. Let's take a look at all the books. Lauren Scott. Summer Stories. This is a story about smashing with Scott. Let's get some light. Jenny was a sexy, down-to-earth girl that knew what she wanted from life. Okay. At least that's what she thought. Again, we need an apostrophe there. They keep getting that wrong. Find out what happens when she gets a job at a bottle recycling plant and meets a 97-year-old English lady called Ethel with a penchant for ham. I'm not going to be super sophisticated. A penchant for ham. Penchant for ham. The Big Book of Bad Spelling. 3 L's there. I have never been able to spell, so I set myself a challenge. 2, write a book full of weird spelling mistakes. Unfortunately, I didn't achieve it. It's a pretty big book, so I think you achieved something. Let me just make sure I'm achieving a successful recording still. Recording, we're at 1.5 gigabytes, 42 minutes. 45 minutes. 45.5 minutes. Alright, so the environments in the game do look good. They look high quality. It's a coin. Ooh. That light turned on. Candle. Oh. Okay. It's a little crooked. I can't fix it though. Okay, I remember seeing this in one of the screenshots on the Steam store page. Jake, it's like to be able to see clearly, I have to move the headset down on my head. It's really weird. Otherwise, it's slightly blurry. And the text is a little hard to read otherwise. This is a collection of... Whoa. This is a collection of poems that make you think, why do they have to put green text on a green background? Are you kidding me? This is virtual reality. It's hard enough to see as it is. You animals. This is a collection of poems that make you think that the last word will be a swear word, but then it turns out not to be. Roses are red. Violets are fun to hunt. You are not a nice person because you're a bit of a spanner. So I guess we were supposed to think it was ending with see you next Tuesday word. That's how Stefan Molyneux says it. Rather than just say, you know, C-U-N-T. Just say the word. The word's cunt. Whoa. Can I hit stuff by turning? Yes. What is this? This looks like something. No. It's nothing. So we got more lights in here. I think it's because the song finished. And it was just a coincidence that I picked up that $1 coin at the same moment. The Nova Shelter. The story of a garage that, excuse me, let me be British here. The story of a garage that stores a particular rubbish Vauxhall hatchback. That's probably some sort of British vehicle. That the owner loved a little too much. Will you make it to the end? It's doubtful. You guys are really bad at putting apostrophes where they need to go. That's something? No. But is this a working piano? I have played several working pianos in virtual reality. Bom, bom, bom. Bom, bom. Okay. This appears to not be a real door under any circumstances. So we've got the handprint there. She trusted you. She trusted you. All right, what's this painting? We've got playground, 2 little girls. One of the girls is opening a door in a tree trunk where a skeleton is emerging. Okay, we've got another book here. Clock, a thrilling tale of hands and numbers. This is the story about the clock in the Stocksynd house. It was a very special clock that was unfortunately eaten by mice. Whenever the clock struck 1, a mouse would run down. He would then proceed to chew on the soft wooden exterior. All the mice have now been shot, as well as the caretaker. Rest in peace to all involved. Also, I should have taken the battery out of the previous room. Yeah, it'll be fine. We got batteries in here, so. Old book, written by no one. Ah, there we go. It's a newspaper clipping. This book is so old that it doesn't contain any writing. It's just a bunch of scribbles that someone decided could pass as literature. I mean, we didn't even have pens back then, so how could someone have actually written something? Exactly. I don't understand the battery mechanic. I don't think it adds anything to the game. Just let the flashlight be usable forever. Man arrested on suspicion of murdering wife. A local man has been arrested on suspicion of killing his wife. No official statements have been given at this time, but it appears that it is in connection with a recent car accident that left the couple's child of 7 dead. So the man could not take the foolishness of his wife. You know what, man? It said that the wife was 30-something. A wife of 30, a woman of 30 years. He could have had more kids. You didn't have to, like, get rid of the wife. You could have. Female age around mid-30s. Okay, so she's getting up there. But still, you should be still a good chance you can make it work. Police attended the scene following a report of suspicious behavior. What is the scene? Where was it? The house? According to a witness, the man was found in his bath, covered in blood, and was promptly arrested and taken to the local police station for questioning. So we're going to need to find that mugshot. We're going to need a mugshot. Could be anywhere. I'll apply that. Check my corners. There is something there. It's an image of a bathtub with exclamation marks pointing at the bottom underneath of the faucet. I will keep that in mind. Any hidden coins under the pillows or the... No. Very unrealistic game then. Police box. Wow, that was loud. The sound design in this game is all over the place. All right, let's check this room. There's the mugshot. Ooh, some horrific artwork. Subject 3, 2 days. These are obviously the developers. Okay, we got some horror music. So we've got some particle board here. And the guy didn't give me any hints for this level, or this set of rooms. Pepper. There's some money. Castle Wall Volume 2. It took more than 36 years to finish, but finally there is a wall around the castle. The first 3 years were spent trying to find the castle. The next 6 years were spent trying to get planning permission from the local council. Find out what happened over the next 27 years inside. Alright. Okay. Showing gears and a door and some money. I don't know where that gear will go just yet. I see that on the pillar. Thorny Path by Bradley Worship. Stephanie is a rose collector from Bristol. Little does she know the trouble she is about to get into when she takes a rose from her local park. That sparks a chain of events that even Darren Brown couldn't have predicted. A heartwarming tale of flowers, cod pieces, and a constant feeling like you need to sneeze. Sounds delightful. So what was going on with this? Also, the skull thing is creeping me out. Wait, how was... There's nothing on the turntable. How was that playing? Alright, what is this? We Can Dream. Play Me. There's another one here. Oh, it's just part of the scenery. Alright, what's gonna happen? Oh.
What's your story? What's
Paintbrush.
your plan?
Can't interact with him.
Where you going to? Where do you stand? In this moment, take a chance.
Uh-oh. Ah. There's the bathtub. So this is where the guy came out of. The bloody footprints. This must be the bathtub that was mentioned. This is where the man was found. Right in here. Can't close that. Apparently there's a... Oh, no reflection. Oh. Apparently there is time trial because I saw in the menu. You did this. You did this. Apparently there is like it's keeping time. I mean, if you know what to do, it's you can just come back and just do it super fast. You know all the steps. I don't know what the point of that is. The candles make it super creepy. Can I lift up the lid? Oh, yes. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. I see that down there. Whoa. My game just like locked up.
Well, does that ring any bells at all? Anything? We'll keep walking forward.
Did I even pick up anything there? Oh. Hang on, police. That's pretty cool out. Looks pretty cool out there. Hang on. I need to take a look at these. Oh, there's a smashed cell phone. and a horrific image of something. Counts as a mugshot. I can't look at mugshots. Okay, smash cell phone. Seems to be it. Just keep taking this gear with me. Oh, get that. Keep taking the gear. Can I open that? Oh, nope. I can pick it up. All right, let's see what's going on out here. I'm coming out with my hands up.
Hello? Yes, over here. You know, you are being spoken to. The very minimum you could do is pay attention.
I'm here.
Anyway, thank you. You're doing really well. Actually, you're doing beyond well. I'm really proud of you. But you know what? I've got to go. So, again, you're on your own.
Okay. If they wanted to make the man walking scarier, they should have motion captured it. Because unfortunately, it was very obvious that it was a hand animation. Hang on, I'm taking a drink. Okay. So what do we want doing here? Also, I'm surprised that the board here was broken this way. I would have thought it would be broken out into the dining room. Some whatever force came from the room. All right. Let's have a look. Big casserole dish. I think that's a casserole dish. Can open some of these. Oh, that one opens. I've never seen a drawer like that before. I don't know what kind of drawer that is. It might be just decoration. Got any bread? No. That one's partially open. Oh, and I can't do anything with it. Okay, we got money. I see a key. Barely visible. Oh, it's a spoon. I did get a sound effect, so maybe I did something useful there. Home workshop. Anthony Roberos. This is a book for men. All men love metal, and if you're a man and you love metal, then you'll love this book. All the latest tips and tricks for uses of metal in your daily life. From how to use metal in cooking to the best way to extract metal from a cow. Very funny. That's an old looking toaster. Really? Bunch of toilet paper stored up. Olive oil. Can't open those. How to Kill Friends and Decapitate People. Written by Rainy Mr. Rot. Do not attempt to read this book. Firstly, it doesn't actually open, and if it did, the pages would be blank anyway. I don't have time to fill all of the pages of the books with writing. Writing. There are around 40 different book types that you can interact with in this game. What you are expecting of me is just too much. How could I possibly write 40 full books and still make a virtual reality video game? Next time, please manage your expectations a little better. We are trying our best. There is only 2 of us, and there is only so much time in the day. I won't even give them the reaction that they're looking for. Also, the sound effects in this game are very raw. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it except just raw. Okay, thankfully this is not the Resident Evil 7 refrigerator. We are good to go. We are good to go. The crouch just barely moves me. I have to actually crouch if I want to look in here. I see a key. Yikes. And we've got another mugshot. Subject 6-7 days. So it said there's only 2 developers. I shouldn't even know that there are 2 developers. But I know that there are only 2 developers, so these are not the developers. Maybe friends and family of the 2 developers. Alright, I've got a key. Just make sure no money or anything hidden there. Kitchen, yes. So the guy was walking out here. No handle on that door. So would you classify that as a jump scare, the guy walking outside? I kind of would classify it as a jump scare. It's not an in-your-face jump scare, like... Oh. Okay. Got light. It's not the in-your-face kind of jump scare that's for maximum startled effect on the player. But it is something that you see it's going to make your heart jump. You know what I mean? Makes the heart jump. Why didn't that make a sound? I don't know anything about sound design for video games. Oh, I see the door back there. Oh, I see the... Yeah, I see. I see the tracks. Let me see what's going on here. Is there a battery in here? In here, yeah. I think I'll have to come back in here, so I will not use it yet. Ah. Is that a glitch, or did that just get thrown at me? I honestly don't know. It could have been a glitch. Things have been... The physics have been glitchy thus far, so... Are there really 3 of these? Oh, hey. This is now like a haunted house simulator, apparently. Oh! No, that's wrong. That's why it's kicking it back out, because it's not the right spot. That should be it. So there's 3 more? Oh, I didn't even look at that. Oh, I probably missed it. Oh. Oh, shit. He's in the dining room. Where are you? So there are 2 more gears. I gotta believe that this assembly moves that. So where am I gonna find more gears? Where did I find the first gear? I have been extremely thorough, so if there are gears, and I didn't see them, and I'm disappointed in myself. Is there any useful information here? Is it just to be scary? There's a book there. Oh. Whoops. Oh no. What happened? I'm still controlling the game, but I see nothing. Well, that's pretty bad. I accidentally hit the Steam button. Let's see if I can hit the thing and go to the menu. Dang it. It was somewhere like here. I'm grabbing in the dark. Trying to hit the go to menu button. Oh, dang it. So that broke the game. It just broke the game. That broke the game. Alright, see if I can reload the game before it goes to the home. Looks like it's loading the home. Yep. So Yawn Paradox is another virtual reality game I got, but I don't really count that game. That game is absolutely ridiculous. The fundamental design of the game is awful. I did not enjoy that at all. Yikes. Performance is garbage. Where am I? Side of a building? Realistic mode? I wonder what that means. I should have taken a look around the menu. For some reason, you are not able to back up stairs in Stocksynd house. Make sure you're ready before descending. Yeah, that's just a level. You go to the next level, I assume. Okay, there he is. Oh, I could see him standing still before I triggered it.
Hello? Yes, over here. you are being spoken to, the very minimum you could do is pay attention. Anyway, thank you. You're doing really well. Actually, you're doing beyond well. I'm really proud of you.
I won't have to replay too much. It's the good news. Oh, what's that?
So, again...
Oh, emergency use. Was that doorbell in real life? I think that was in real life. There was the battery and coins in here. Thankfully, the game is creating some sort of checkpoints mid-level. Okay. Dog is barking, so that means it was the doorbell was in real life. There's the nonsense book that shouldn't have broken the fourth wall. Oh, there we go. So I didn't look closely enough down in there. Whoa, what is going on here? Ah, your right touch controller's battery's low. Oh, it's just olive oil. Where is that other gear? Why is that closed? Is this where the gear was? Yeah, it's the hint. Am I able to do this again? Get that to open? No? Oh, there's the gear. Okay. You walk so slow. Oh, I can actually do that. Right touch controller's battery is low. Okay, that may have to be dealt with. See if I can make this work. Ooh! Do not turn. You know, maybe I should take this opportunity. Well, the light is on. See if I can find the other gear. Oh, I didn't try opening that. And there's nothing in it. What about this? Oh. Nope. Under here? No. Some money I didn't see before. All right. Do not know where the other gear is. Knowing that my hands in the game don't go to the floor, I'm gonna put them on the floor in real life. Okay. There's the security camera. Let me see. Is there a gear around here? Interesting, it won't let me go back in there. Oh, that's a record, is what that is. It's a vinyl record. Is this money here again? Nope. That money's there. No money here? Yikes. I don't know where the third gear is. Is it in one of these chairs? Cobwebs. Yeah, I'm not allowed to press that again. Paper towel for emergency use only. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know when this game came out, but it's probably a reference to when paper towel was in short supply. Yikes! The sounds! Oh. Okay. Oops. Oh. Okay. Easy chemistry. This is the book I was trying to get when the game glitched out. What is that? Honeycomb with eyes behind it? Simple experiments for people that are too thick to do the complex ones. Excuse me. Example 1. Adding bleach to orange squash makes it taste funny. Don't do that. Jesus. Example 2. Vinegar poured onto a mirror will create a ghost version of yourself that you can keep as a pet. Example 3. Feeding bleach to the ghost. Well, okay then. Let's do it like this. Yeah, look at that. Walking animation. Oops, I'm not supposed to do that. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Nope. 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 There we go. No, can't. Grab it. Grab it. Jeez. There we go. Alrighty then, and here's a newspaper clipping. Oops. Property search shows up severed limbs. Following the arrest of a local man on Saturday afternoon, the dismembered parts of a body have been found in the basement of his home. Seemingly to hide the remnants, the access to basement door had been blocked by a cabinet in the kitchen. Police have confirmed that only one body was present, but they have not yet specified who the victim was. The man remains in custody for questioning. Oh boy. Alright, we found half of the newspaper clippings. And we've finished this level, I believe. Oh.
Don't worry.
Progress saved, okay.
It's not like you've done anything wrong, right? Have you?
He's on the radio.
But it's not
He's
like
got a
there's
radio
gonna be
voice.
someone waiting down there for you, or there's any surprises down there for you. Just don't worry, I've got your back.
I am not enthralled by this guy having my back. The Secrets of Stocksynd House. Let's take a look at this book. And then I'll stop this session for now. I think it's over an hour long. Could keep going. Maybe I should keep going. Oh, ooh, I can't read that. Light's not hitting it. All right. It's often sad that if you combine two elements together, sad? Did they mean said? It's often said that if you combine two elements together, the whole can become greater than the sum of the parts. In Stocksynd House, if you combine two things together, you might get a brief glimpse of a hidden area. Hint: I grow shorter as I grow older. And does not drink from a glass, but instead from hundreds of fingers. I grow shorter as I grow older. Does not drink from a glass, but instead from hundreds of fingers. Off the top of my head, I don't know. First aid. You've got red on you. Coffee cup. Some pills. Metal processing again. Oh, this is different. If you love metal, you will love this book. This book will help you extract metal from anything, even things that don't contain metal. Jeremy Brown fucking loves metal. Death awaits. There's that creature. The creature from the painting with the children. It was coming out of the tree trunk. Now it's standing on top of a man. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll take a break now and I'll go in the basement next time. Locked. You've got red on you. That's the only thing I can see. That's a creepy looking thing. Alright. Stop it here for now. Stocksynd House. I think I'm halfway through. More adventure awaits. Bye. 3.3 gigabytes. Not bad. Hour and 30 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. If I'm halfway through, I can do the second half all in one video. Make this a two-parter. That'll work. That'll do. Also, I'm glad that the Steam VR view seems to work with my layout. I had to do a little bit of weirdness to make it work, but it works. Also, I wanted to, before I go, I want to show something. I want to demonstrate something that should be important to people that produce virtual reality content. A lot of people will just capture the game window. I want to show why that is a bad idea. So here's my desktop. The view in the background is the game window. For some reason, it runs full screen. This here is the VR view that I'm using to capture. Now compare what is visible of the game world on the background, which is the 16:9 window that a lot of people who produce VR content would capture and use that as their video track. Compare that to what's visible when you use a mirror, whether it's Oculus mirror or the Steam VR view. So right now, the handle on this first or the second drawer on here is visible. That is visible here as well on the left side. So let's go to the maximum right extent. And it looks to be about here, maybe, let's just say that yellow stripe. Now look how I can see two more yellow stripes, almost a third yellow stripe. I can almost see 4 yellow stripes in the VR view, and that's the view that was visible on my footage. Now let's take a look at the vertical field of view. So let me look at like the top. Okay, right here we've got the top of the curtains. So on the game view, it goes to about the windowsill. But in the VR view, I can see most of the radiator. So I've got additional field of view versus what the game window is showing with the VR view, with the mirror view. Now, the downside of this, of course, is this is not a 16:9 window because the mirror is showing what is being sent to the Oculus Rift or whatever headset. That's the view that the headset is taking, and then the lenses are warping it to create a correct view for the gamer. But when you just take you force that view into a 16:9 frame as the background, the game window is doing, you lose so much of the field of view. So that's why I created this overlay to make the video be 16:9 as it should be, but the footage is whatever it is being sent to. The footage is whatever aspect ratio is being sent to the Oculus, to the headset. And we get the full field of view rather than forcing just a 16:9 field of view for this. So that's why I'm producing this like this rather than just capture the game window. I can always tell when people are using game window capture when they're playing in virtual reality because A, it'll be 16:9, and that's not the format that's sent to the virtual reality headset. So that's a dead giveaway just straight away. If it's supposed to be VR footage and it's filling the entire 16:9 window, yeah, that's not the mirror being used. Also, creates like a zoomed in effect because you can't see as much. And it seems like I can see so little. My field of view on this is so little. And it is. It creates a zoomed in effect when you lower the field of view. And you can't see everything that the person in the headset is seeing. But with this method here, whatever aspect ratio this is, I don't know exactly what it is. That is everything that's visible to me. And it's not warped. This is before it gets warped. So it looks pleasant to look at. It's a little bit of a warping effect on the edges. Generally, it looks good. It looks natural. It doesn't feel like, oh man, it's zoomed in. I can barely see anything. All right, that's enough chit chat. I'm going to end this here. I'm going to have to process the audio because I'm recording the audio of the game separately, which is good practice. The microphone and the game recorded separately is excellent practice. Everyone should do it. I will process that, and then I will mux it back into the video. I will not use any video editors. I will not change the video at all. I will just mux the audio, and then that will be the upload. All right, time for me to go. I'm hungry. I'll probably continue this either later today or maybe tomorrow. But this seems like a pretty short game, so I should be able to finish it in one more part. Bye.